Hello everyone, I'm Rob Smith of Smith and the Black Channel here at Ticker Talker, and it's Tuesday. It's the second day of the month. We've talked about the new month, and here it is. So you got your SPY, and on any given Tuesday, you certainly want to see if there was the follow through from whatever happened on Monday. Right now, no. So here you go, upper left SPY. We had a bad tick in here yesterday, but it's still an inside day. All right, still completely within inside yesterday's range. So the question is, how does that break? We can expect back and forth action um, while that builds, because here also in the upper middle, still an inside week. Haven't taken that out yet. And we just opened the month, still an inside month. So we might have the triple to start off tomorrow, but we'll see right now. Just keep an eye on the 60s or 30s. And for the SPY, not doing much. So now you got an outside 60 here. We'll see, and you can see here yesterday the 2-2 reversal here, 2 up, 2 down, calls the high of the week so far. But now we got to get out of that range. So here's this 4 hours here, right? This stuff in here, this 3 hours here, are inside of all that. So how do you break that? Yeah, well, we're going to find out. Might not be till tomorrow. And if you go to QQQ, a little bit more interesting here. Once again, here in the upper middle, inside week, nowhere near taking that out. And so yesterday you had the nice push up, the 2-2 reversal up. Now it gaps up a little bit, just a tad, and then comes in for potential outside day to the downside. The thing about that is, even if it just comes down to here, it's going to be a do-over because you'll be a doji on the week. So right now on the 60, if it's going to come back up, you'd be watching this 60 here, this hammer, if it can take this out here in the next hour, over 321.22. All right, but in general, doing nothing inside weeks, and you want to be aware of that. Also, we can take a look at our Reddit boys here, GameStop. And GameStop, still an inside day, right? So we'll see if that holds until tomorrow. What you'd need here today is 134 to take that out. What you'll notice here on the 60 is kind of a gentle walking bid here so far. So we'll see if that heats up for the boys over there. If you go to SMH, you see SMH took care of business. The Qs have not done that, but you can see that gapped up, and then once this starts coming back through here, yeah, we're going outside day right there. And that changes the week back red, albeit still inside. And now you got a new 60 to see if that goes. Because you also had IBB on the daily trying to take out yesterday's lows. And so one of the things that's important about today is that we were going after this morning anybody taking out yesterday's lows, right? And I'll tell you why. Because yesterday, what happened? Qs and everybody went blasting off, right? Had big power day, SPY, big day, right? So the thing is, if you're long and your stock didn't go up very much, you can stay long because we got strength in the market. Maybe it'll catch up, some people like to say. However, if the market softens up like it did today, boom, anybody taking out yesterday's lows is who we wanted to talk to this morning. We'll get to that in a second. And VNQ, you're going to notice this. VNQ took out Friday's high, but then backed off towards the lows. So in my video last night, we were expecting that if there's any weakness, boom, you take out yesterday's lows, and these two are going to become an outside bar of this on the daily. But we'll get to that in a second. On the long side, we got AMRS. AMRS having a nice day here. You can see this. What's this on the monthly? You see this inside bar, lower middle, inside bar, pokes down, rev strat right here. And that was over 303, and boom, no lower low on the month. Now an outside week to the upside, that means this sell-off was rejected. Boom, right back up. So we'll see if that sets up a little fast on that 60. See how that 30 looks. There you go. Inside 30, inside 30. Perfect right there. If we go to RKT, now gap and sit, and I was asked about this yesterday because here you get something like this. It gaps up and then drops back in, which means you had some profit taking, and then the buyer stepped back in right here. And then that means the outside week to the upside. This sell-off was rejected, still being rejected. The monthly, 2 up, 2 down, and off she goes, but now you're just going to get stuck up in here for a while. So you got your inside 60, so we'll see how that can break. If we go to Fisker, here you go, inside day to the upside, and you get some exhaustion risk because you're going into the highs. You've got your outside week, so this sell-off is still being rejected up into here, so long as you can stay above that. Inside day so far to the upside, we'll see if that sets up again. All right, market firming up on the flip here, and that's why we watch the bottom of the hour, right? See, as soon as that hour flips, we want to know what that's doing. If we go to Hovanian, and here you go, the inside 60, right there. Give me measured move, up, sideways, measured move, off to the moon she goes. And if you go here, you've heard this term from me before. Used to be somebody coming up on the big old try, right here, right? So we'll see how that goes. And that's why if you take a look at here on my notepad here, observations, this is some of the things we're keeping an eye on. All right, so whenever you watch this video, this is the list that we're keeping an eye on amongst others. If we go to SQ, and SQ, there we go. Look at that monthly. Did we know about this? Well, we sure did. 2, 1, 2. Yep. So now I'll shrink that down a little bit. Just gaps up a little bit, just kind of sitting here. So we'll keep an eye on that. Here, if we can sets up a little bit, a little grindy. If you go to AMTX, still going after yesterday. Talked about this yesterday. The inside month to the upside, the outside week to the upside, still going. And let's see if there's a nice 30 in here or something for you. So here comes in a little bit on the opening. This is a 2-2 reversal on the 30 because this was down lower than that. Boom, there you go. Here's your inside 30. Off you go. Not so bad. If we go to TripAdvisor. In Trip, once again, you can see here yesterday gaps up and then comes in. Profit taking. Anybody who's short could stay short because it came in and then boom, in their face as soon as it takes that out, back into full time frame continuity to the upside. Used to be somebody pre-pandemia, so we'll see if that sets up again for you. How's that? 60. By 3 cents, this was a lower low, so this is 222. Back up over 53.88 for the next hour. Market firming up here as we go back and forth in an inside day. SWK coming up here, and this got my attention here in this monthly. The inside month to the upside, right? Is that good? It's good. Yep. So let's keep an eye on that one. If we go to Fox A. And Fox A having a nice little day here. You can see these 60s. Outside 60 here. Boom. Right here. 3-2 to the upside, just like a lot of these weeklies we're looking. And inside month to the upside. Fox A. We'll see if that gives us another signal. If we go to Perry. And Perry takes out last month's highs. Here, is this a setup we look for in the weekly? It is. Inside week, down, boom, rev strat. Stops are here, here, and here. Machine gun right through them. We'll see if that sets up again after doing that. If we go to PLL. Once again, that outside week to the upside. We'll see if that sets up again. If we go to JYNT. JYNT having a nice little day here. Exhaustion risk, it's been ripping for quite a while ever since this inside month to the upside. But once again, that outside week to the upside, something we look for. If we go to little guy EMAN. And this thing has been coming out of the ashers here, and this is what we look for also on the weekly here. So take out the previous high, take out the previous low, boom, right there. These two become an outside bar of that. It already did that. We'll see if that sets up again. On the downside, we have, like I said, that VNQ took out yesterday's lows. Now it's starting to firm up a little bit on the day with the market. You had like triple N stuff to look for. The outside day to the downside, usually that trades with O. Little bit inside day to the downside, not really getting crushed, but EQIX here, inside day to the downside, right? So that's when things occur always matters, right? It's a Tuesday and we're blasting. Market firming up here a tad. We had ZM come in nice and hard here. Look at this potential outside day now, right? And if you go to the 30, see this here? The 30 is nice, right? Here, inside 30. This was a 2-2 down. This was a 2 inside and down and still puking. Speaking of still puking, how's GSX doing? Oh yeah, there we go. Off the gapper list. That's a 2-2 reversal off your 30 right here. 2 up, 2 down. And if you wanted to go to a 15-minute, you get your inside 15 right here. You get your inside 15 right here, and just let it puke. Nice up on 109. Another adder on 106. Trade 99.28. Not bad on that. Neo also backing off, and once again, taking out yesterday's lows. Is that something I want to know about? You bet it is. All right. So if you go to your 60, just went inside 60 down. You see that? Down, inside, and we'll see if there's more to that. Another group we've been watching, American Tower. All right, starting to firm up just a little bit, but here's what we're looking for. And I've talked about this weekend vid, talked about it here. The month closed out near to the lows. Now, it would have been an outside month. It just ran out of time, right? So when we take this out, we're looking for these two to become an outside bar of this. We got it. All right, so taking out the lows of the week, we'll see. You can always watch CCI with that and S-Back Tower. Also staying weak here is a group that I'm talking about, the big boxers. Costco staying heavy. Not totally getting crushed here, but Target got whacked on the conference call. Now inside 60, we'll see if that recovers. Not the end of the world for Costco just yet, but we're just identifying strength and weakness as we go. Speaking of weakness, NVAX. NVAX, here's the combinations that we look for. We're going to see this on the daily upper left. Take out the previous high, take out the previous low, take out the previous high. Boom. Come back through here on a Tuesday as the market softens up. You're also looking at this monthly here. Now you're a big shooter 2-2 month down below 212.77. So that's a nice little move there so far, and you got a lot of month left. If we go to Twitter, not totally getting pounded, but it's something you'd want to look for. The inside day to the downside on the Tuesday after the market rallied hard on Monday. If we go to Lemonade, having some problems here, and oh boy, you see this yesterday. Oh, you can stay long, bright and green, right? And then you come in and it does this. It's called a kicking pattern. Yep, you're scrambling bad, right, to get out of this, because not only did it look good here and you could stay long, but now you're coming after the inside month below 113.55, right? You're there right now. That's a problem, right? That's going to be a big problem. If we go to space, ZM goes to the lows. Space, slight higher high yesterday, then boom, looking for these two to become an outside bar of this. And why is that not showing it? Anywho, here's what we're looking for. If that works, it's going to go to the monthly here, below 35, right? If you can below 35, you're going to have some more problems for the old space. If we go to triple D, so there's an inside day. You can see this 2 up and then boom, coming back through the previous range. And now if this works, we're looking to take this out, the monthly. Low 32.59. It's going to get my attention in there. If we go to Cat taking out yesterday's lows, not totally getting killed, but you did have a nice inside 30 down there. Now it's trying to recover a bit. But the way you would identify something like that is if you were watching, say, the Dow Jones Diamonds that opens as an inside day, right? So if I was looking through the Dow, I'd want to look at anybody taking out yesterday's highs or lows. And that's how you identify that I'd want to go after Cat. And then maybe a GCO, 2-2 reversal on the day, which changes that week back red. That's something I'd want to know about. Maybe John Deere, 2-2 reversal day. If we go to ONEM, I'm running out of time again. ONEM, just another inside day to the downside, right? And now look at this week. This month here, 46.78. Below that, this month, that's something I definitely want to know about. This triggered that, right? That puts more people underwater. Let's see. ADPT here, watching this monthly, below 52.66. It's back above it, right? but it's something to keep an eye on going forward. I'm always running out of time, but you get the idea. We got a lot of inside days cooking here, so tomorrow could be a little more interesting. But watching them, knowing that an inside day in SPY, that you can expect the price to go back and forth while it builds this, and so that's why you're going to see this on the 60 here. Looks like it's going to tank and then comes back up, and so we might not stay inside day. So you're going to, but stay on some of these things. What else did I? Yeah, how about Etsy? Sorry. Staying on things. Etsy's coming back in already, but staying on things that are taking out last week's highs will be helpful for you on the upside, and taking out yesterday's lows. All right, that's going to do it for today. I'm Rob Smith, Smith and Black Channel here at Ticker Taco Strat Time Report.